Let me say something that's gonna surprise you. When you walk in to see a builder and they offer you to use their preferred lender, it's not always because they're just being helpful. There's a strategy behind it. And today we're gonna break down why exactly builders want you to use your preferred lenders and when you should and when you shouldn't. So let's talk about the number one reason why builders push their preferred lender so hard. Number one is because of control and speed. When a builder uses their preferred lender, everyone is on the same timeline. Everyone knows when the contract is gonna close, everyone knows when inspections are being ordered, and everyone knows when the appraisal is happening, which is usually fantastic for a builder because it means that there are gonna be less surprises for them. Surprises can cause closing to be delayed, and closing being delayed costs a lot of money for the builder. So from the builder's perspective, you can think of the number one reason why they pushed your preferred as a matter of just control. They want the process to go a whole lot smoother, and they would love the chance to just reduce any surprises or hiccups along the way. But here's the part a lot of builders don't always explain clearly. Why they don't just recommend you to use their preferred lenders. A lot of them will give you incentives to use their preferred lenders. I'm talking on average of about $10,000 in closing costs, or interest rates buy down, or you get a move-in package of refrigerator, blinds, all these great incentives. On paper, this sounds amazing because who doesn't want free money and free appliances at closing? But here is where a lot of buyers typically get caught up. A lot of buyers may not pay attention to the interest rates and the loan term. And here's an example. Let's say a builder's lender offers you a loan with about $20,000 in closing costs. What you may not realize is that with that $20,000 in closing costs, your interest rate could be slightly higher versus if you went to an outside lender would provide you with less money upfront for closing, but a slightly lower interest rate. That higher rate that the builder is offering you, it could cost you thousands of dollars over the course of the loan. So that $20,000 free money may not actually be free, but the decision is yours to make if spread out over the life of the loan. Let's say $3,000 spread over the life of the loan. Does that really make a huge dent in what your monthly payments could be? And I hear a lot of buyers tell me like, no, not necessarily. That once they compare it, there's really not much difference, and they would rather get that $20,000 upfront to aid with their moving into the home. Now, I want to be clear. I am not anti-builders lenders. I think that there are actually times where you should use the builder's lender. For example, if it's a really big builder, they are so big that they have enough money and budget to buy down a community rate. For example, if you go to buy a home, you may see a builder tell you like, oh, we're offering on select properties a 4.99 interest rate. And most of the time they have the financial power to be able to buy down community rate. Other times I think it could make sense to use the builder's preferred lender is if you plan to refinance anyway in the near future, or if let's say you need that $20,000 being offered by the builder to help you get into the property. In the long term, it really may not make that much of a difference in your total monthly payment. It could be up to about maybe like $30 to $50 difference a month. If that $20,000 could help you get into your home at that time, then I don't think it could be the worst decision you could make. But here's what I always tell my buyers. Take out the guesswork. Actually compare. Compare what a builder is offering you with what an outside lender is offering you. Compare, talk to different people, shop around, get the different numbers, because a lot of the time somebody else could be offering you a better deal. After you have all, I then want you to look at what your monthly payments could be. Look at the interest rates you're being offered. Look at what you're being charged for your loan origination fee, and also look at the long-term costs. So yes, a builder may want you to use your preferred lender. In actuality, it may not be a bad decision for you to use the builder's preferred lender. All you need to do is sit down with your trusted real estate agent and go over what incentives or what you could benefit from using the builder's preferred lender. And that is exactly how I help my buyers. I take out that guesswork and we make sure we compare to see what the best deal could be for you. If you're planning to buy here in the Carolinas, Carolinas, I want you to think of me. You can send me a message and we can go over your numbers, and we can also analyze and know which builder incentive could be the best for you. And as always, guys, please be sure to leave me a comment. Let me know if you found this video helpful, and share this video if you know anyone that could greatly benefit from it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.